You're watching the Hard Facts live from the CNN News 18 and Federal Bank Primetime Studio. Viewers, fundamental questions we begin with. Are Indian Muslims barred from voting for the BJP? Must they only ever vote for Muslim candidates or candidates of non-BJP parties? Two fundamental questions. And the answer, of course, is in the negative. No, of course not. The Indian Constitution doesn't make provisions for either separate electorates, and neither does it prescribe who gets to vote for whom. But the Congress ecosystem doesn't think so. In a shocking speech, the daughter of long-standing Congress member and former Union External Affairs Minister Salman Khurshid has shocked by calling for a boycott of Muslims that elect to back the BJP, and has also called upon the community to launch a vote jihad. If you please, viewers, vote jihad. Now you know how the Congress ecosystem gets worked up every time the word jihad is prefixed by some sort of odd term. But communalizing the vote, the I.N.D.I.A Bloc campaigner has ridden roughshod over the Constitution. First listen to Maria Alam. Listen in.
बहुत खामोशी के साथ एक साथ होके वोटों का जिहाद करो, क्योंकि हम सिर्फ वोटों का जिहाद कर सकते हैं और इस संघी सरकार को भगाने का काम कर सकते हैं। बहुत शर्म आती है जब मैंने आज ये सुना कि कुछ मुसलमानों ने आज यहाँ पर बैठ के मुकेश राजपूत की मीटिंग कराई। मुझे लगता है समाज से उनका हुक्का पानी बंद कर देना चाहिए। इतने मतलबी मत बनो कि बच्चों की जिंदगियों से खेलो, हमारे बच्चों की जानों से खेलो। आज कितने लोग CA/NRC में जेलों में बंद हैं, और आपको बता दें, मुझे खुशी हो रही है कि उन बच्चों के कितने केसेस सलमान खुर्शीद साहब फ्री में लड़ रहे हैं।
Maria Alam Khan, viewers, I stand corrected, is the niece of Salman Khurshid. Clearly this taking the politics of appeasement too far. One would have thought that the Congress would have taken strong exception to Salman Khurshid's niece's tirade. But no words of condemnation have appeared out of either Rahul or Priyanka Gandhi's mouths, and neither has the Samajwadi Party top brass distanced themselves from this tirade. Neither has the candidate filed a case. Neither did he make an attempt, the Samajwadi Party candidate, to stand up and silence Maria Alam. She was allowed free run. The I.N.D.I.A Bloc has been making it appear that it has a monopoly on Muslim voters because it has done the most for them. The Congress takes the lead on this score. A closer examination of this claim reveals that a lot is hyperbole. Here's just one example. While the Congress attacks the BJP for not giving tickets to the Muslims, it has also been holding back on representation for them. Yes, viewers, the Congress party. In 2014, it gave 27 tickets. In 2019, it gave more, 35 tickets. But now it's only given 16. And this is a trend that solidifies itself across state elections also. Now, viewers, I did not know that a religion decides who you vote for. If you're Muslim, you must only vote for non-BJP parties. I didn't know this was part of our constitutional arrangement. Let's open this up. Vivek Bansal, Syed Asad Abbas. Vivek Bansal, let me ask you, sir. It's a very fundamental question tonight. And I'm asking them because I want you to explain how this mindset differs from the Jinnah mindset. And why is it that the Congress High Command is not speaking about it, or the Congress top leadership has not spoken about it, or the Samajwadi Party or ally is silent about it? Explain, Vivek Bansal.
You see, you don't have to take literally what all Maria Alam was saying. It's basically, a reflection of the fact that they want to solidify the vote against the present regime. That can be a minority vote, that can be Dalit vote, or whosoever is somehow feels that constitution is being threatened, democracy feels threatened, or the way the government institutions are being misused to throttle the voice of the opposition leaders. So that is basically the point. It's not
Mr. Bansal, you're a very senior, well-respected commentator. Now I want to ask you, had this been, let's say, Yogi Adityanath, and he had stood up and said that, look, Hindus must unite for some sort of a vote jihad, that only we can defeat this Muslim government, just turn it on its head, and that Hindus backing the Congress should be shunned, boycott Hindus who support the Congress. Bansal Sahab, आप यहाँ क्या कहते? You would have said that this is a Hindu Rashtra, that this is a Hindu Rashtra that Yogi is making. You would never have said, no, this is a metaphor, this is a way of speaking, a manner of speaking. Should I play out the bite? Let's play this bite out again. Vivek Bansalji, listen carefully. Maybe you didn't hear the bite. Let me play it out again for you, and I'll come back to you and ask you. I'll give you time to rethink, 30 seconds time to rethink your position. Because right now, you're sounding like an apologist for the mindset that led to the creation of Pakistan, sir. And this is going to cost you in the elections. I'm not talking about you personally, I'm talking about the Congress party. Listen in, viewers.
बहुत खामोशी के साथ एक साथ होके वोटों का जिहाद करो, क्योंकि हम सिर्फ वोटों का जिहाद कर सकते हैं और इस संघी सरकार को भगाने का काम कर सकते हैं। बहुत शर्म आती है जब मैंने आज ये सुना कि कुछ मुसलमानों ने आज यहाँ पर बैठ के मुकेश राजपूत की मीटिंग कराई। मुझे लगता है समाज से उनका हुक्का पानी बंद कर देना चाहिए। इतने मतलबी मत बनो कि बच्चों की जिंदगियों से खेलो, हमारे बच्चों की जानों से खेलो। आज कितने लोग CA/NRC में जेलों में बंद हैं और आपको बता दें, मुझे खुशी हो रही है कि उन बच्चों के कितने केसेस सलमान खुर्शीद साहब फ्री में लड़ रहे हैं।
There you heard it, Mr. Bansal. इनका हफ्ता पानी बंद कर देना चाहिए। हफ्ता पानी मतलब, why have a boycott of a community that decides to vote the BJP? Is the BJP some criminal organization? Is it a terror group?
Rahul, let me just give her the benefit of doubt in the sense that in the fervor of the election heat, probably she overshot.
अरे भैया, there are many politicians by that yardstick who will claim the same amnesty. They will say, अरे हमने भी overshot कर दिया भैया, छोड़ दीजिए, क्या बोला? One person got up and said the other day, 15 मिनट दे दो मुझे, 5 मिनट दे दो मुझे, मैं. I don't want to complete those words.
No. But I agree with you. No, I agree with you. Just give me. In the sense that, first of all, let me tell you that she is not from the Congress party. She is part of the Gathbandhan. And there have been so many,
No, can this fly? Can this? One second, let me just bring in the BJP spokesperson here. Ajay, look, they say you're reading too much into it. These things are said in the heat and dust of politics. It can be said. What's the big deal? What's the big deal?
No, there is no big deal about it. There is no big deal about it. We don't take it as a big deal. We know this is very much natural for them. It comes natural to them. It's not a big deal. What she has said, they want to oust the, हम ही हैं जो इस हिंदू सरकार को निकाल सकते हैं। तो इस भारत में हिंदू की सरकार ना बनेगी तो मुसलमानों की सरकार बनाने के लिए कर रहे हैं। This comes natural to them. It's nothing new to us. People of this country should know what does jihad means. What does jihad means? In what term it is used? To exert yourself to the maximum, to the hilt, in the service of God, in the service of Prophet. Now they are doing love jihad. Very nice. So when the Prime Minister says that their manifesto speaks of Muslim League and they are in cohort with Muslim League, they want to create another Muslim League, what's wrong in that? Then why people start doing the fact check. And then he will say in the furrow of the election, she overshot. Well, you keep on shooting. You have always overshoot. You have to even said that Congress to Musalmanon ki party hai. To bane raho na, it's nothing come new to us. It's same. We know their character very nicely. But what I see, what I feel happy today, that in her conversation only she mentioned about a group of Muslims who conducted meetings of BJP leaders. That means entire Muslim communities cannot be blamed. These are bunch of radicals who keeps on injecting this kind of venom into the society. They need to be identified and taken to task for.
Sayyid Abbas is the peeve. Is the peeve this, that even Muslims have begun to vote for the BJP? All your efforts to try and box in this community, whip up fear in their minds that the BJP is out to get them, etc., etc. Falling by the wayside, so you are in a panic mode. You have read the writing on the wall, and your leaders are hitting the ground and saying venal things. Venal things. Do you, first of all, let me ask you, Mr. Abbas, do you excuse this sort of separatist mindset that is being, would you participate in the hafta pani band karna of Muslims who vote for the BJP? Simple question. Would you participate in a boycott if you were asked to do so? Sayyid Abbas.
Absolutely not, sir. The constitution of our country allows me to practice my fundamental right to vote to any political party, be it Bharatiya Janata Party or a Congress party. The fact is,
one second. Now stop there. Abbas, 1 minute. I'll come to you. 1 second. Just stop there. If you believe that this is not the right thing to have said, organizing a boycott of Muslims who back the BJP, would you today tell me why then was this statement made in the first place? Was it made because there is an influence, like the BJP claims, of an appeasing mindset that thinks that the Congress has some sort of God-given right over the Muslim vote bank?
Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, I would say with great power, there's great responsibility and equal accountability. Maria Alam Khan ji is indeed accountable for every word that she has said. As a matter of fact, Rahul Saab, I've been on several shows with you, and I can tell you, as a young, progressive Indian Muslim youth, that I do not abide by her words. I, in fact, condemn it. But on the same line, will Ajay Alok condemn Tejasvi Surya, who the election
That is whataboutery, Mr. Abbas.
No,
that is whataboutery. No, you have a problem with that. I might have a problem with that. We all talked about, you were on this show. You were on this show. 1 second, Abbas Saab. You were on this show when we took exception to words that were used even by the Prime Minister at one time. We said they were shorn of political correctness and they should not be used. The entire media, mainstream media, wrote editorials. I want to actually see if tomorrow, if the mainstream media in the morning, viewers, and you must look out for it. Open the Express, open the Times, open all these great papers and see if they write an editorial on this. I'll be surprised if they do. I'll be surprised. Because it is fashionable in this country. It is fashionable in this country to only call out one side and not the other. Why? Because viewers, a large number of agendas come crashing in. They conflate. So I want to ask you, Mr. Abbas, I want to ask you, should, and forget about the Tejasvi Suryas, please go free, jail him if he has said something, file a case. I'm asking you, by that same yardstick, should the Congress party, should the Samajwadi Party have not gone out there suo moto and filed a case against Maria Alam? Simple question.
Rahul Saab, as a matter of fact, I thank the Karnataka Chief Electoral Officer who booked Tejasvi Surya immediately for polarizing, for calling 80% of Hindus have not voted for BJP, but 20% of Muslims are out there voting for a Congress. So therefore, I condemn the Samajwadi Party, I condemn the Bharatiya Janata Party, I condemn both Maria Alam Khan and Tejasvi Surya for polarizing politics.
So that's well said. I'm glad that you are putting your Indian identity first and not your Congress hat or your other political affiliation hat on, and I'm very happy that you're doing this. So therefore, Mr. Bansal, now tell me, Mr. Bansal, it appears to me that Mr. Abbas has more principles, more scruples than even you do. Having heard Mr. Abbas, can you tell me where this separatist mindset has emerged from? What is the root of it? Please, Mr. Bansal, be honest. Put your hand on your heart.
No, Mr. Rahul, nobody is going to approve of what she said. I didn't approve of what she said. Any right-minded citizen of this country would definitely have objections or reservations on that, and this needs to be censored. And you are doing the right thing to call a debate on this issue. And as Mr. Abbas, but you have to. What is sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander as well. Like you see, leaders from the BJP also outfit are the way they are trying to put the minority community on the dock.
Polarization is what you're talking about. Ajay, look, he's saying that what is goose for the, what is sauce for the goose?
Goose is sauce for the gander.
Yeah. Go ahead. What goes around comes around, he's saying.
No. I'm telling you, I'm not at all surprised what she has said and what they are saying. You forgot Salman Khurshid, who said Hinduism like a Boko Haram. It's not the first time she's doing it. And Mr. Vivek Bansal also knows what Salman Khurshid has said in the past. Forget about other leaders. Syed Asad also knows what Congress party has said. There's nothing there. PFI has openly supported Rahul Gandhi. It's for everyone to see. And for the fear of PFI, they never use the flags. It's for the whole nation saw this. So why, Rahul, you're surprised? They will take out every trick out of the bag to polarize Muslims and get Muslim vote 100% and divide Hindus like what Vivek Bansal said. No, you get to favor those Dalits.
Well, viewers, let me tell you one
Muslims
thing.
and minority, but he will never mention Hindus because he wants to divide Hindus and he wants to create Muslim as a separate entity.
The outrage, viewers, if you are really serious about ending this Hindu-Muslim business, I'll tell you, viewers, if you are really serious about ending this Hindu-Muslim business, you're going to call it out. I expect everyone that claims to represent the mainstream opinion to call this out. With the same outrage that they call out BJP leaders and the BJP ecosystem. Because if you are not going to do that, viewers, then you are part of promoting a separatist mindset. And if you believe that they don't do it equally, then go out there and exercise your God-given and constitutional given right to make yourself heard. I leave it at this, viewers.